Well, you have all received an email today from CFAI telling you about the changes to the December exam. Well, I shouldn't say changes to the December exam. The options you have open now for the December exam. So let me just, this is a frequently asked question document that I've received. I'll go through it at the end of this video, but I'm just going to highlight some things now. Along with Level 1, Level 2 and Level 3 exams are now going to shift from paper-based to computer-based testing starting in 2021. So this December is the final paper-based test for the CFA exams at all three levels. Level 1 will be offered 4 times per year if you're already registered for the February 2021 exam. Then this applies to you going forward. There's no new information here. There'll be 4 sittings a year for Level 1, and Level 2 and Level 3 will be offered 2 times a year. So let's break down the choices you have. Then we'll look at a progression that makes sense, how you can progress through the levels and what dates you can sit for. And then we'll return to this document at the end and look at some frequently asked questions that have been anticipated. They're not frequently asked because they haven't been asked yet, but it's anticipated that these will be much asked questions, so we'll go through a bunch of those. All right, let's look at our choices here, and I'm going to be dividing all the Level 3 candidates into 4 groups because there are 4 different groups. One group has no choice. That's nice and easy, but let's deal with Group 1. And if this sounds like you, then you want to listen to what your options are. You were scheduled to write June 2020. You got deferred and you have not made a decision. You have not re-registered for December or for next June because you thought you had till September 10th to make up your mind. A couple of changes there. You don't have till September 10th anymore. You have till August 19th to make up your mind, and you have 2 choices now. And your 2 choices are, let's get into it here. You'll see the difference here. You can write December 2020. It's paper-based exam. You have until August 19th to select the December date. If you don't like December, then you will select May, and it's computer-based testing. So you're actually making a decision between on 2 dimensions. December versus May, paper-based versus computer-based. And it's not a 2x2 grid where you get to choose what you want. It's December on paper or May on the computer. So your decision is a little bit more complicated than Level 1 or Level 2. For Level 1 and 2, they have the same decision. But my argument is that there's no point in distinguishing between paper and computer-based at Level 1 because you're going to have to write Level 2 and 3 on the computer anyways because December's the last paper exam. Same with Level 2. I can't really see the argument of saying I want paper for December because you're going to have to face the computer at Level 3 anyways. So why not do it at Level 2? But for you, this is it. This could be your last one. You did 1 and 2 on paper. To suddenly have to go to computer for Level 3, you might say, you know what, I'd rather stick with paper. Well, then you got December and everything that comes with December if you want paper. If you don't care, well, then you got May. So you're not registered. You have until August 19th to register for December. Starting August 20th, your only options are 2021 and computer-based testing. So just mark that date on the calendar. You have limited time to make up your mind there. Second group of Level 3 candidates is you were registered for June, you got deferred, and you did choose December. You'd already made up your mind. You said, I'll take December, thank you. But you're seeing everything that's going on. When you selected December, maybe you thought everything would be better. And depending on what country you're in and what region you're in, it may be better, it may not be better. But you may be thinking, you know what? Maybe December's not such a great thing. Maybe I'd like to defer. You can. If you had selected December, you can now defer to May or November. Although I'm going to go ahead and cross out November because I don't know why you would want to defer that long. If you're going to defer, just defer to the next one, which is May. So you can change. You have up till October 20th to get out of December. You have until August 19th to get into December if you haven't made your choice yet. If you have made your choice for December, you have till October 20th to get out. So you got a little bit more time on that one. Let's say that you, let's talk to the third group of candidates now. Let's say that you were registered for June 2020, you got deferred, but you did not choose December. You said, you know what, I'm good all the way to next June, which is now going to be May. So you're going to have to change your date to May. But you think, wait a minute now, I agreed to go to June, but I did not agree to computer-based testing. CFAI is aware that they're making you make two decisions at that point, so they're going to say, you know what, you can back up to December if you want. You can go back to the paper-based exam. We'll allow you to go back. I know you chose June, but you can go back to December. If you don't want to go back to December, then you're going to be May 2021. Now, you have until August 19th to get in to the December exam, up till August 19th. So you don't have a lot of time. So again, you have not registered, or you have registered but for next June and you do want December, you got till August 19th to make up your mind. I want to stress that date for you. You wait till the 20th, that's it. Your mind is made up for you. You'll be computer-based testing in May of 2021. If you have a subscription on our site, and you were registered for 2020 and you've paid the $380 Canadian. If you registered a long time ago, you paid $375. And you do want to move to the 2021 year. It's just the difference. The 2021 year is $390. So if you paid $375, it will cost you $15. If you paid $380, it'll cost you $10, and you'll get access all the way up to June 15th. Of 2021. And again, you have up until August, that says August 15th, let me change that. You have until August 19th to make your choice for doing that. As of August 20th, those who have not moved from 2020 to 2021, we will assume are going to write in December of 2020, and your access there will last till December 15th. Oh, sorry, just caught myself there. I didn't mention the fourth group. The fourth group of Level 3 candidates are candidates who have not registered for anything. You are going to take it in 2021. You have no other choice. You cannot register for December. And your registration opens August 20th. So as of August 20th, right over here, May, August, November 2021 opens August 20th. As of August 20th, you can select your 2021 exam date. I would seem to think you'd take May. Lots of time. From August to May, and if you don't make it in May, you can take another run at it in November, and it gets it out of the way in that particular year. So sorry, I almost missed the fourth group. That's the group that had nothing going on for Level 3. As of August 20th, it opens for you. You get to take a run at your final exam. So in looking at your pathway, if you're going to write Level 3 in December 2020, it's pass or fail, right? More likely pass than fail based on history. I think over 50% pass rate. And then its next stop is the charter. That asterisk means you still have to satisfy the 4-year work requirement. If you fail, then you're set for May 2021. You can rewrite in May of 2021, but it will be computer based at that point. If you choose not to write in December, for whatever reason, if you think that, computer-based testing doesn't bother me, but being in a room with all those people is the bigger concern, then you'll write Level 3 in May of 2021. If you pass, then you have the charter. If not, you have another run in November of 2021, and you're done at the end of 2021. So in this one here, looking at the pathway, there's no real clear advantage either way. If it weren't computer-based testing and you deferred till June and you failed, you'd have to wait till the next June. This actually makes it a little bit better, because if you don't make it in May, you have another option in November. So that actually makes it a little bit better. If for some reason you're looking at December going, yeah, but what if I fail? What if I fail? That means you don't feel confident, you don't feel prepared. You still got a lot of time, but you may be concerned about the timelines, and maybe you haven't really given it your all. Maybe you haven't really started and you're concerned that you fail. If you fail, well, yeah, you're going to be May 2021 on the computer. So maybe you want to make that move now. The big difference, other than computer-based testing, the difference here, if I can sum it up for you, you'd be moving from a 6-hour exam to a 4.5-hour exam. You'd be moving from an exam protocol where everyone shows up at the same time and everyone leaves at the same time. And everyone shows up on one day at one location, to a protocol where it is not all on one day. It's an exam window of about 10 days. You get to pick the day within those 10 days that you want. Twice as many exam centers, going from 192 to 400 exam centers, a shorter exam, and when you're done, you get up and leave. You don't have to wait for everybody else to leave. You get up and leave yourself. So, safety protocol-wise, the 2021 exam is far superior than the December 2020 exam. However, I do get it. If I were a level 1 and level 2 and I had written on paper and I'm preparing to write level 3 on paper, suddenly having to, wait another 5 months and then write on computer might throw me off. That I might say, you know what, I'm just gonna get it out of the way. If you're going to write in December, make sure you do this by August 19th. And my strong suggestion is start to find a mask now that you can wear over an extended period of time. Some are good, some are not. Some trap that heat in there, and that is just annoying as all hell. Start now. And start wearing it now to get used to how your breathing would be with a mask on, because you do breathe differently. And if you prepare yourself for that and you do have to wear a mask, hey, you've already trained for it. And if you don't, all the better. What you don't want is to wear a mask for the first time for 8 hours straight. It will affect you. I went to the grocery store the other day. It was 10 minutes for the first time I had to wear a mask going into this grocery store. It was super annoying. Just absolutely annoying. I got what I got, and I got out. I didn't browse. I just said, I'm done with this. That if I had to face that kind of exam, I'd be buying a number of different types of masks. I'd be trying them all on. I'd be slowly training myself to wear them longer and longer. So if you are going to take December, I would say that wearing a mask is going to be part of your training. And doing your mock exams with a mask on probably is part of your training there as well. Anyways, I've tried to answer as much as I possibly can. Right now, right after this screen is a bunch of potentially frequently asked questions. Okay, I'm going to just go through some of the more interesting ones I've highlighted here on the PDF I got. Most of these, I believe, you'll find online at CFAI's site. Anyways, the email you got probably had links to these, and you might have gone through them already. But I'm going to highlight the interesting ones. So, is the December exam paper-based for all levels? Fast answer: yes. If you are going to write in December, level 1, level 2, level 3, it's all paper-based, and it is the last paper-based exam. When will December 2020 exam registration close? August 20th. So if you are trying to get in to the December 2020 exam, you have until August 19th, 2020. I said August 20th, sorry. August 19th, 2020. Starting August 20th, that's dead in the water. So again, if you're trying to get into December, you have till the end of August 19th. If you're in December trying to get out, you have all the way to October 20th. I registered for December, but would like to switch to a 2021 exam. Can I do that? Yes. Changes from your December exam registration to another will be accepted until the 20th of October. And that's for all 3 levels. Level 1, Level 2, Level 3. If you are registered, right now your name is on a list to sit in December. You have all the way till October 20th to say, you know what, I'm out of here. Give me 2021. I would really prefer to take a paper-based exam. Can I move my registration to December? And this is for level 2 and level 3 only that have decided, I don't want to write in December. I'll write in June because you deferred till June. Yeah, you can go back and write in December. This is not for level 1 that registered for February. You don't get that choice. If you registered for February computer-based testing for level 1, none of this applies to you. So there's no, other than what we just saw with the progression through the levels, none of it applies. It's only level 2 and level 3 where this applies. As for level 2, I really don't think there's much of a decision here. The computer-based testing seems to be far superior, and even if you move back and write on paper, your level 3 is going to be computer-based testing anyways. You may as well do it at level 2. Level 3, I can see where you would say, you know, it's my last one. I wrote the first 2 on paper. Suddenly writing on a computer, that's going to throw me off a little bit, especially for the AM. I've trained to write it on paper. I have all my little shortcuts that I like drawing out. Well, yeah, I can see how a level 3 would have a good argument to make about why they would want to finish the exam on paper, because it is your last one. Level 1 and 2, that argument doesn't really work because you're going to have to hit the computer to write an exam anyways. But level 3, maybe not. What if my area does not allow for the test to be held? Exams will be administered everywhere we are permitted to do so, following local health and government policies and appropriate measures such as social distancing. And could be masks, face shields, whatever the case is. So here's the information that I received. If a whole country says no exams, then it's only that country. This exam in December is going to happen everywhere it's allowed to happen. Everywhere it's allowed to happen. The other thing we'll find out later is if you were scheduled for June and you got deferred to December, the big deal there was no refunds, right? Let's say you get to December and it's canceled in your area. That's the second time it's happened to you. They will open up refunds. If you get deferred again for the second time, they will give you the option of a refund at that point in time. But as far as the probability of the exam happening, from CFAI's point of view, it is 100% going to happen. As far as it not happening, that's all up to your individual governments. So there's no point in sending an email to CFAI saying, well, what if it's this, what if it's that? CFAI will just say, whatever your government says. If your government says everything is fine, we're good. If your government says social distancing and everyone wears masks, then social distancing and everyone wears masks. So you would look at what your local regulations are. I know here in Canada, there are some cities that have required masks to be worn by everybody in public. Others are saying masks only when social distancing isn't permitted. Some stores won't let you in without a mask. Some stores do. So the area I'm in is very flexible like that. Whereas other cities, not so much. Let's see, how will I know my exam will be impacted by the virus? As the December exam date gets closer, we will react to specific situations, inform candidates of our plans, what protocols will be in place for December. And again, this comes down right to your local jurisdiction, monitoring the situation as it continues to evolve, planning for how to safely administer exams. We will communicate local protocols for each test area to December registered candidates in advance of the test date in accordance with local guidance. So all you got to do is keep your eye on your own local government, and that'll be the rule. Let's keep going here. Computer-based testing exam schedule. For 2021, level 1 and level 3 are what they'll be every year after that. Only level 2 changes. So level 1 will be February, May, August, and November every single year, 4 times a year. Level 3 will be May and November every year, every single year. In 2021, level 2 is May and August. After that, it'll be February and August. So you'll have February for level 1, level 2, May for level 1, level 3, August level 1, level 2, November level 1, level 3 on 2022 going forward. The only difference in 2021 is that the level 2 exam is May and August. This May, after 2021 is done. This May is gone, and it will always be February and August. This is important as well. How often can a candidate take the exam? Candidates will not be able to register for adjacent windows. So let's see what that means. It means if you're level 1 and you wrote in February and you failed, you cannot register for May. Adjacent windows means February and May, May and August, August and November. But you can write a February exam, skip May. You can write an August exam, skip November, come back to February. You can write that. So you have to skip each one. So if you write level 1 in February, you can write level 2 in August. You would have to skip November and come all the way back to, well, May would be the next level 3. But you cannot write in February, level 1, fail, then write in May, fail, then write in August. If you fail in February, you must go to August. You cannot write in adjacent windows. I think we get that, right? For example, a level 1 candidate who takes February 2021 administration and does not pass may not sit again until the August administration, or a level 2 candidate who passes the exam during the August administration will not be able to sit for the level 3 until May 2022, because if you pass in August, the next exam window is November. You cannot sit for adjacent windows. You got to skip November, and level 3 is not available in February. It's May. The 2021 dates open to all candidates or only those who postponed. Will be open on August 20th to all candidates wishing to register. So you can deselect December, and as of August 20th, you can go online when these open up and say, okay, I don't want to write December, I'll take this date in 2021. Will December candidates receive results in time to register for May? Yes. We will ensure the exam registration window will remain open following results release to allow December candidates the opportunity to register for the May exam. Standard registration fees will apply. And again, I just highlighted what I thought was important here. The passing score calculations and standards will remain unchanged. So candidates who complete a computer-based exam will be held to the same standard as those who completed a paper-based exam. So if you're thinking strategically that it would be harder or easier to pass based on computer-based versus paper-based, the passing score will be set in exactly the same way, which means there's no advantage. And there's no disadvantage. Can candidates use paper to work out exam answers during computer-based exams? Yes, you can. You'll have some scratch paper where you can do all your messy work on before you go to the computer. Candidates will be provided with writing materials to use during computer-based testing exams. Will the structure of the exams change under computer-based testing? And this gets really interesting. The length of all exams will be shortened, so the total testing time is reduced from 6 hours to 4.5 hours. That's an hour and a half of your life back. Number of questions will be reduced so that candidates will have the same average time per question that they had under paper-based testing. Will the format of test questions change? Level 1 exam will continue to be in a multiple choice format. Level 2 and Level 3, we will be using the same item set and essay format that we have used in the past. Just as before, all questions are written by a team of experienced charter holders, and all questions come directly from the curriculum and are reviewed to be sure they are consistent with the expectations set in the LOS, the Learning Outcome Statements. Will topics be weighted differently? Topic weights have not been altered. There'll just be fewer questions. Percentage ranges for each level can be found on the Institute website. And again, I found nothing interesting there. Will I get my results more quickly? Although there may be some efficiencies gained through the use of computer-based testing, the process of establishing the minimum passing score is still in place. That's why there's really no advantage or disadvantage moving from paper to computer-based testing. As always, Level 3 exams will be graded by a team of knowledgeable graders. We do not anticipate results to be released significantly faster. So, there you have it. Calculator policy will be the same. Short answer, yes. There are only two the Texas Instrument BA2 Plus or the HP12C. When is the new curriculum released? The curriculum will remain the 2020 version throughout all exams for all levels in 2021. New curricula will be released for the 2022 exams when those registration windows open. And have we got anything else? Here are fees and refunds. I've already explained the fees and refunds. If you get bumped twice, so anybody who was registered for June and got bumped, that's number one. If you stay in December and that gets canceled in your region, that's twice. Yes, you would qualify for a refund at that point. You could say, you know what, give me my money back. I'm going to sit back and wait a couple years for this all to blow over. I think that was it. Yes, I hope I answered all the questions that need to be answered. And there's more on the CFA website, but I think I've hit all the highlights. I believe Thursday afternoon on the Reddit platform, CFAI is going to have an Ask Me Anything session, and I think they have 2 people attending that one. So if you have any outstanding questions, you can look for that Reddit link. I'll try to put it on my link. I'll try to share it on my LinkedIn account as well. You can look for that Reddit link, and they'll have an Ask Me Anything on this Thursday coming up.